Alright, so when you finish your keychain project, you want to make sure that you have all of the specifications from your rubric all set to go. So just double check the size of the keychain, make sure that the width and the height here are actually up to specs, and also check the thickness. Make sure that you have all the requirements for the different parts of the keychain that you're supposed to have made, and from there you want to just then select the keychain that you're going to submit for the final. So I have like 4 designs here, and I'm just going to pick this orange one. So before I actually turn this in, I want to make sure that I double check that everything's grouped and well done. So I'm just going to check this setting to make sure that it's all one piece and that it's not going to just move around. So I could just check by moving my keychain to make sure all the pieces are there and that the hole and the hieroglyph stay intact. Once that's finished, my suggestion is for you to actually take a screenshot so that I know what your design is supposed to look like. One thing you could also do is you could actually go to ruler and just place a ruler on there to measure. Right, you're going to measure exactly, show all the measurements for the keychain itself. So if you put the ruler down and you click on your object, it'll actually put all the measurements down that you need for your design. So if I were to just move this around, I could just kind of see like where the ruler is giving the measurements for the keychain. So you want to have that ruler activated and the measurements on, and then from there press Command Shift 4, and then you can take a screenshot of all that information just like that, and so you have your screenshot of that, which you're going to turn in with your file. So once that's all set to go, then you're going to turn this in, and what you need to do is select the item that you want to export. So once that keychain is selected, you're going to click on export, and then you're going to export this as the selected shape, not all the designs, but the selected shape only. And then you're going to click on STL, and that should create an STL file for you. Let me go ahead and show you in the Finder. You'll see here, there's my file. I'm going to just drag it over to the desktop so you can see all the files on the desktop. Let's just move over to my desktop. So you'll see here that here's my screenshot that I need to turn in, and then my file, which is the STL. You need to make sure you find the right file, and I think my STL is right here. So you'll see that that shows up like this on my desktop, and so I'm just going to rename this as Mr. Jan. Put your name first and last, EgyptKeychain, and then this will just be the pick. Okay, maybe you should just call it each pick _ block C. Okay, so that way I'll have the picture as well as your STL. So you want to take those two and you want to drop these 2 files into Google Classroom and turn those in. Make sure I get the correct STL file. Make sure I get the correct photo that goes along with it. So if I open the photo, this is what the photo should look like. That is the photo of your screenshot. So make sure you have those 2 turned in, and you should be all set to go. Please let me know if you have any questions. Try to make sure you turn in one of your files that is going to be printed or laser cut. But we'll talk about how to turn in the laser cut one, and you might have to check with me on the laser cutting because the laser cutting is going to be on a different video. All right.